You are welcome to Berut Counseling Service Center, where we touch lives and we continually touch our lives. I am Ep11 and I'm here to take you through how we can find a suitable partner for marriage. But we need to know that as we navigate the journey of life, finding a suitable marriage partner can be a significant milestone. The Bible offers valuable insights to guide us in this pursuit. A brief on my journey. God is the founder and the initiator of marriage. He has every good thing for his children, and he has a big agenda for marriage. There are people who build marriage on something different and not on God. Some marriages begin on pregnancy because someone was made pregnant. Therefore, the parents push them out of the house and tells them to go and get married. Those are marriages which break. Other marriages are built on wealth, much as we need the wealth, but it's not the foundation on which we should build our marriages. I remember a young lady who is married. She gave me a call and she said, I am not doing well in my marriage. And I asked her a few questions. When she told me, I really got so shocked how she got into that marriage. I asked her, how long did you court before you got married? She said, we didn't court. Then I said, what happened? How did you meet? That we met in a conference, and there was no time for us to court. Then I said, what was the problem? Why wasn't time there? Then she said, first, we had to prepare our wedding. So we had to work so fast in order to do that. And then I asked her, that did you attend the premarital sessions for counseling? She said, yes, we did. And then I said, did God really approve of your marriage? She said, I don't know, because I didn't ask God. So I don't know if he approved of this marriage. And then, because why I'm saying all those, behind there, she told me a lot of it. She said, my husband beats me. Sometimes he even threatens me and tells me, I will kill you. This is what compels me to ask her all those questions. Then I said, for how long have you stayed in marriage? Then she says, 6 years. And then I continue to ask, have you stayed together those 6 years? Then she said, no. We only come together on a weekend. He works up country and I work in town. So we meet over the weekend, but also that time is not fruitful. It is full of complaints. It is full of torture. It is all a mess. So I asked her, but in your heart of hearts, what compelled you to get married to that man? She told me the man was handsome. So that was a good reason for her to get married to that man. Secondly, she told me that her parents kept on asking her for a husband. You are done with school. What are you doing at home? So she says she saw this as an opportunity. But what I want to tell us, that every marriage which is not built on the foundation of God is a mess. So, every marriage that begins with its foundation on God, built on God, will stand for generations. And I want to bring this appeal to us parents. Let us not push our children into marriage because they have become pregnant. Let us not push our children into marriage because they are done with school. Let us know that marriage is given by God. Let us help our children to correct every foundation which has gone wrong. And then they will be able to get on the right track. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, God says, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make him a suitable helper." This verse highlights the importance of finding a partner who complements and supports us. And when I wanted to get married, I wanted to get married to a man who knew the Lord, a man who will love me, a man who will not shame me, and one who is educated and he is employed. And I got him. A suitable helper is someone who shares our values, who supports our goals, and encourages us to grow. And imagine the other lady who I was talking to on the phone. She said that her husband doesn't allow her to go to church. He doesn't allow her to have friends at home. So how can this person grow? How can this person be a helper to this one who loves to go out with friends, who wants to go to church? If our foundation is God, then we should build our marriage on God. We should look out for partners who value what we value. If you value God, look out for a partner who values God. Then they will value you. They will want you to grow in the Lord. They will want you to grow in all fields. Let me share my experience with my husband. When I write my music, he compliments me. He supports me financially to do my pieces of music, and even brings me new ideas and highlights on the table. If I sing through, he says, "Why don't we put this? How do you see if you added this, if you removed this?" He is complimenting me. He is supporting me. The mutual support and contributions enhance my work and makes my life easy. I didn't look out for a man who is tall. My values were simple. One who values me, one who loves the Lord, one who is educated. We need to be serious if we are to find a suitable marriage partner. Our relationship exemplifies the idea of two becoming one, working together in harmony. It is therefore wonderful to see God's design for partnership in action. The relationship of two must continue to flourish. Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 27. Jesus teaches about the wise man. A wise man who builds his house on a rock. This parable emphasizes the importance of building our lives, including our relationship, on a solid foundation. As a suitable marriage partner is someone who shares our commitment to God and also our principles. Proverbs chapter 31, verses 10 to 31 describe the virtuous woman who is a treasure to her husband. She is a woman of character, integrity, and wisdom. This passage encourages us to look out for qualities like kindness, compassion, and diligence in such a potential partner. The key qualities to seek in a partner are very clear according to the Bible. As we seek a suitable marriage partner, it is very important to direct our energy to look out for someone who shares our values, who shares our faith, one who demonstrates kindness and compassion with integrity. Not someone who will come and tell you, don't go to church. I don't want your friends here. Someone who can promise to kill you. Look out for someone who is helpful, who will help you when you are doing something. It is important to look out for someone who is committed to building a strong foundation. One with values such as trustworthy, one with a sense of humor, one who is emotionally sound, able to laugh with you, one who doesn't bring misery to you intentionally. In conclusion, if we aim to seek in God's guidance and prioritize the above qualities, we can find a suitable marriage partner who will be a treasure and a blessing to our lives. So, I want us to pause and ask these questions. They can be a guide to you if you are looking out for a marriage partner. What areas are not negotiable in a marriage partner? What values and qualities do I prioritize? What kind of relationship dynamics do I envision? What specific qualities are you looking for? How important is shared faith and spirituality? What role do shared interests and hobbies play? How do you handle conflicts and disagreements? How do we support each other's goals and dreams? What kind of emotional support do I need? How do we foster growth and development together? How do I communicate effectively? What builds a relationship? How do we navigate challenges and difficulties? By reflecting on these questions, it can help you clarify your expectations and priorities in a suitable marriage partner. As we think about our children getting married, let us just go to God and pray. God, at His own timing, as Habakkuk 2:3 says, the promise will come. And as Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 6, let us go before the Lord and ask Him. Let us be His reminder, as He said, that we marry off our girls and we get wives for our sons. Let us not push our children to go into marriages which they have not desired to go to. Let us consider them that they also wish to get married. Let us not add an insult to an injury. They desire to get married, they are not yet there. Let us not injure them. Esther Ruth Valwa is my name, here at Berut Counseling Service Center. Stay blessed.